I've never had one until, oh, not too many. I did have, what's her name?
What's her name? What's my director's name? Oh, cool. I can now that I have my picture taken, but I haven't done it yet. I should.
You can, if you scroll down on there a little bit, on the screen, you can do that, and it lets you center your picture, and then it lets you put in your information. Like the other ones. I have some more.
Haha! It's June 7th, right? Oh, darn it. Put June. Apparently I want it to be June, which is not true. So, I don't know what I think. Apparently I want it, which is not true. So, I'm having deja vu.
Because I had all of the samples she ordered in my initial order. Right. I'm very color expert. I don't put everybody together like that. So she used her. And I went and got she put on my color expert. And then I just put on the bottom. I think it's blue, green, brown. And I like those. And they have the color cards. It's so simple.
Can't stop the feeling. Dance. Can't stop the feeling. We'll listen to it when we're done. Facebook's not working. No, you probably won't need it till winter, but that's okay. Likely. I checked to the link, and oh, she just said it's working. Yay! So you're missing out on getting attending lists. Don't know what to say. So the computer can stick into me. I'm just going to right here like this, so she's not picking up into my boogers. Okay, so I have an announcement about the bracelets. Have you guys seen them? $600 wholesale order. You get a bracelet with like a couple diamonds and an quote from Mary Kay Ash. So exciting. Power start. That's all you have to do. Power Start, sell $1,200, reorder 600, which means 600 in your pocket, which really I broke it down to $8 a week that you're selling. And then you'll be a star, you won't have to worry about it. So they've lined it up just perfectly. But Power Start is only 8 faces a week. That's only 4 people on Thursday night and Saturday morning. 4 people. I booked 1 girl and she's bringing 3 friends. I don't know if they're all going to show, but I could potentially get from 1 booking. So it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And so, or 3 people, or excuse me, yeah, 3 people if you're doing 3 parties a week on Thursday and 2 Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. So it's really not that hard. It's not that hard. We can do a Power Start, okay? And a perfect 6 really to go in line with that. Okay, and for recognition with our weekly challenge of posting your picture or your poster with pictures and your words and all that great stuff. So Melissa did hers. Yay! And then Kim did hers and Kimberly did hers and I did mine. Camry, where's yours in the process of? Has pictures? It has 1 picture. Okay, good, because we talked about that. Oh, okay, haven't found the other pictures. Okay, we'll still share it with us, just where it's at, so that we can. So I kind of just grabbed my bag of all my fun prizes. So I'm just gonna kind of. That's Kim. What do you want? I'm in the middle of meeting. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye. That's a good idea. I'm gonna turn my phone down now so that people don't bother me. Just kidding, Kim. Okay. Okay, so our training today is on referrals and how to get them at your skincare class. Okay. So there's lots of different ways to do it. You guys know that I use the deserted island game. That works for me. I'm not changing what doesn't work. Do you feel like that works for you? Okay, good. Good. Camry, do you feel like the deserted island game works for you? Go back and forth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. It is a little harder with just 1 person or 2 people that are friends. So here's a couple of ideas. Obviously, there's the Fabulous Game by Michelle Cunningham. I don't know how to play that game. Like, I know the main logistics of it, but I don't know it word for word. So if you want to learn more about that, I suggest getting on her website and spending a chunk of time learning about it. No, she has like a fabulous paper page, and it's like a whole separate page that they fill out. But yeah, I don't know how she plays the game. So there's some logistics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, maybe, yeah. That didn't work. Okay, that's okay. I've also done, like, at the very beginning of my business, I combined like 2 or 3 samples, and for every 10 names you give me, you get a gift. and I kept them in a time-wise repair box. So it was easy to transport, or you could do a flat like satin hands bag or a time-wise miracle set bag. So you don't have to like go out and get something cute. You've just already got one. And then I put them in there, and then I put it on the table. For every 10 you give me, you get to pick a gift from this bag. And they would fill out 10, and then they get to sift through and find one. And you have to kind of keep your eyes on it so they're not just like going crazy. But for every 10 names you give me, you get a bag. So maybe if you know that you're going to a single facial or a double facial, or you have those to just kind of pull out, or you could put them just in a goodie bag and keep it in your starter kit, and then you can just pull them out, and you can do an eye color, a cheek color, and a lip sample, or a perfume and a cheek color, just whatever you have. You don't have to go crazy or anything, And so that's something that I did at the very beginning of my business because it was super cheap to just buy samples. Don't spend like $100. That'll at least get you on. Another idea is you can do $1 per name. Every name you give me, I'll give you $1 of Mary Kay product. That's only 50 cents your cost. So if they give you 10 names and numbers, you can give them a satin hands lotion. And if you were to go to a company, it'd probably cost you $1 a name or $1.25 or something. And so, or you can do it even cheaper than that. You can say for every $1 you give me, I'll give you 50 cents, or $1 just sounds better. And then if they only do 10, you can say, well, if you give me 5 more, I'll give you a free makeup remover. Oh, okay, I'll give you 5 more. Or just however many you can give me, or you fill out both columns, I'll give you a free mascara. Especially if you have our new sheet, that's 28 names. It has space for 28 names. It's on my Dropbox. That's 53 cents wholesale. So that's only $7.50 your cost. That's 27 cents a name. So you can just say, you fill out both of those columns, and I'll give you a free makeup remover or mascara, whichever one's your favorite. Or that's just an idea. And if you're like, oh, I don't think I have that many, you say, you know what, just get started, and I give free stuff for whoever helps me out. And maybe you give her, if she buys you give it to her half off. Well, you filled out half of it, so I'll give it to you for half off. How does that sound? And so you make a deal with her, and if you would do it, switch places. If you would do it, then it's a good deal. But if you wouldn't do that, like, don't be cheap. They're giving you their friends and their family, and you're going to contact them up to 5 to 10 times. Like, it's okay to give away free stuff, and they're going to get hooked on it, especially if it's a makeup remover, because you can at least follow up with them. Hey, how's that makeup remover doing? And I have very loyal customers. That's just on makeup remover. So that's what I guess. Maybe you split up when you just have one person or 2 people that are friends. If you don't want to go full out on the deserted island game or anything like that. So, but if you need more, I read 4. I put a bunch of time into finding information and training on how to get new names. Look on InTouch, look on Tammy's website, look on Michelle Cunningham, anyone that you know and trust that's having success in their business. You Google it and you just pour yourself into it. There's so many ideas out there. It's crazy. What are you willing to do and what are you not willing to do? If you're not willing to go out and you know that you're going to get out there and not really do it, then don't set a goal to do it. There are other ways to get new names and numbers, right? Instead of going out and walking around the mall for 2 hours, which I've done plenty of times, hop on InTouch and find ways that you are willing to do, okay? And be very dedicated to that, because as soon as you get, just one group to come, you will get. Okay. I'm just going to do my deserted island game. How do you guys feel about how you deliver the deserted island game? Is that, I assume that's what you do. Okay. And how do you feel about your delivery? It's okay. Okay, so you can one thing, like, what do you think is, I don't know, like a part that you on, or you don't do it enough? Would you like to do our referral game? Okay. Well, yeah, we should do that because I mean the referral game is just a really small chunk of the skincare class. And you're right, it is hard when you're kind of forget. So yeah, we should switch that up. Or whoever has the most so that they're hearing from you, you know? Fun. Okay. So Camry, how do you feel about your delivery with the referral game? Good. Okay. Okay. Right. Breaks the ice because it's just a relaxing and it's funny and it kind of loosens them up a little bit. They've tried all the products. Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. Okay. You feel good. Awesome. That's what we want to hear. So would you like me to do the referral game or not? Okay. Well, I was going to do it. Maybe I'll just do it for the recording. Okay. Got to get in my skincare class mode. Just like to hold something. I know. Okay, so I'll just jump right into the referral game. This feels so weird. Okay, so we've done the skincare. We've talked about foundation. We took out their headband. Okay, so now we're gonna play a game. Who's excited? Oh, awesome. Okay, and first I'm gonna have everyone take out your phone and just set it right next to you. I think that was the most important thing Aubrey ever taught me to say. Because then when they go to do it, kids open cell phone, they just grab their phone and just, especially now, because it's just instinctive to look at your phone. Even if it doesn't buzz, you're looking at your phone. So just go ahead and pull out your phone if you don't have it out next to you and just set that right next to you. And then go ahead and close your eyes because we're going to play an imaginary game. I promise I'm not going to steal your cell phone that I just made you put out right next to you, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes, and I want you guys to pretend like you're stranded on a deserted island. You guys should close your eyes so you're not looking at me. You too, just kidding. So go ahead and close your eyes, and I want you to pretend like you're stranded on a deserted island, okay? And from the neck down, we are looking thin and slim, super tan, climbing coconut trees, all that awesome stuff, okay? But from the neck up, we need a little bit of help. And so, we just found out that our hunk of choice is coming to rescue us. So everyone shout out who your hunk of choice is. Drew Fuller. I have no idea who that is. Is he famous? Semi-famous. Okay, Drew Fuller. Okay, over here, who's your hunk of choice? Channing Tatum. Ooh, yes, someone always says Channing Tatum. Or Thor. Mine's Chris Pine. Any of the Chris's, I'll take one of each. If you said your husband or your boyfriend that's super sweet, feel free to give him a new haircut, new wardrobe, six-pack, something like that to make it worth your while, okay? Okay, so your hunk of choice is coming to rescue you, and we are going to run into our beauty huts because we're self-sufficient women, and we are going to pull out the one glamour item that has miraculously survived the crash. It's usually that one thing that you can't leave the house without, so anything glamour. So your brows, eyelashes, mascara, cheeks, eyeshadow, lipstick, lip gloss, anything glamour. We can't do foundation because that's part of our skincare line, but anything glamour. So again, eyes or eyebrows, eyeshadow, mascara, cheeks, lips, lipstick, anything like that. Okay, so go ahead and open up your eyes, write that on your customer profile sheet. Doesn't matter where, just go ahead and write that item down, and someone's gonna get that for free tonight. Who's excited? Yay! Okay, so here's how my little game works. So I'm gonna borrow your customer profile sheet. Okay, awesome. So like I said at the beginning of at the very beginning, we don't advertise our business. Everything comes from word of mouth. And I've been building my Mary Kay business for 3.5 years now, And I started with my friends and my family, and then I branched out from there, and it's just been going bigger and bigger and bigger, from people booking parties if they want, or from sharing their friends and their family with me. And so this is how it works. It's open cell phone, and you can fill out these boxes, tarts, graph, whatever you want to call it. And you just write down their name and number. You don't have to write their last name. You don't have to write 801, just their first name and their phone number. And what I do is I just call them or send them a quick text that says, hi, you don't know me, but my name is Camille and your super cute friends, Camry Blevins, came to hang out with me or came and got a free facial from me today to help me out in my contest to do 50 free facials. And thought you might enjoy one as well to help, say your script. We say it so much, we know our script, okay? And if they say yes, then we set it up and they come and do the same thing that you guys are doing tonight. And if they say no, I cross them off my list and I move on to the next person, okay? And so there are a couple rules though. They do need to be 21 and older. They need to live in Utah. It's really hard to facial someone when they don't live here. And what's my last rule? They need to have skin. Very important for them to have skin. So I'm going to turn on some music and we are going to go for about 3 minutes. You're going to want to write really, really fast. How our bribing works is that for one column, you will get that glamour item for 50% off. For 2 columns, you can get 2 items for 50% off if you want. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And whoever does the most usually goes outside the grid and the lines is going to get it for free. Who's excited for free? Yay! Awesome. Okay, and then we're also, I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to come back to you guys for foundation too. Does everyone want to try liquid foundation? Awesome. Okay. So that's pretty much the referral game. There you go. Thank you. It's only because I've been saying it so long and so much. Trust me, I actually used to skip the referral game when I was brand new because I was like so embarrassed to ask. And I was so nervous that I would ask and they would just sit there and stare at me like, no, I don't want to do that. Terrifying. And I remember when Aubrey finally found out that that's what I was doing, she like challenged me to do it every time, and I could like hear her voice in my brain, do it. I was just like, oh my gosh. And the first time I did that, everyone was just like, okay. And I was like, that was easy. And sometimes, like when you're on a one-on-one, they're just like, no, I don't want to do that. And I'm just like, okay, well, let's try some foundation. Because you can just jump right into foundation. I say, okay, not a problem at all. Let's just try the foundation. Did you want to try liquid today? That's what I have. Is that okay with you? And so you can just jump right into it and not worry about it. But when you don't ask for the name and number, you're shooting yourself in the foot. So, and just think, if you don't ask, you're going to have to go hang out at the mall and ask people. And that's not a better alternative. So just ask while you've built that relationship, you're friends with them, and while they're right in front of you. So, yes, Camry has a question. I would do the whole game. Because people don't know what they don't know. A referral game, what's that? Like, no. Yeah. Uh-huh. And you know what? Honestly, I would say, okay, it's open cell phone, you give them the rules. And while you guys do that, I'm going to clean up and get started on matching your foundations. And I immediately, if I'm not here at the studio to go press play, I look at my phone, press play, and I walk away to my bag to get my foundations. And if I have to stand here for a second for them to feel awkward to start filling it out, I will do that. But if you come back too soon and I say, okay, Melissa, are you more pink or do you sunburn or not sunburn? Then they stop and they're just like, they'll start talking to you and you just gave them an out to not give you any names and numbers. And so sometimes I don't even ask them. I'll just start trying foundations on them and just give them a minute to get started. And if they're like, oh, I don't have any friends, I don't know anyone. And sometimes I said, oh, well, they say the average person knows 200 people. And, it doesn't matter if you think they wouldn't love it. They'll tell me if they don't love it. I get credit just for asking people. Oh, estheticians come all the time. And you can say, you know what, I would love the opinion of our products from an esthetician. Yeah, because that's why you're here, right? You're giving me your feedback on our products, and she knows all about skincare. I would love to know what she would think of our Mary Kay products. I've had people come that are like new skin people and that sell Avon. I would, or like are hardcore, like I am a MAC. I will never buy anything other than MAC. You know what? That's totally fine. I would love to have you come and try our products. Because if she brings a friend that's not using MAC, that's a potential customer, and she might come and be like, oh my gosh, this is only $20. I had one girl say that she buys her mascara for $45 mascara. And she bought 3 from me because she was like, I could buy 3 of these for the price I could buy 1 of that brand. And so you just never know. And that's what we're doing. We're getting people's opinion, their feedback on our products. And so if they're like, oh, I don't think she'd come, you know what? That's totally fine. It's my job to ask. And I get credit just for asking. Right, right. You get credit just for writing down the name. And I'm really respectful. When people say no, I just say, okay, thanks so much. Have a great day. Because we do say that, you know, and that's totally fine. Right. And so there's just a couple of objections, I guess, you could overcome. And the more you do it, the better it's going to get. The first time you do it, yeah, you're going to stumble. The first bunch of times you're going to stumble over it, but you're never going to get better if you don't start practicing. So, and if you feel like you need to practice, then practice every night when you're washing your face. Practice the referral game. That's how I learned the skincare portion in my own bathroom. As I was washing my face, I would just be saying it as I was washing my face. And you could do that with the referral game, with your eye story, the introduction, the closing, everything. And you wash your face twice a day, right? Most of the time, every time. And so that's a good 2 minutes that you could be working on some part of your skincare class. You're just staring at yourself in the mirror or saying your affirmations. Sometimes I do that. So anyway, that's what I had planned for us today. So we've got about 45 minutes that we can do some booking. Has anyone made their 10 calls already today? No. Okay. No one's done it. So I've got, let's see, I think I have 9 contacts. What? You totally jinxed yourself. You can tell her, say, you know what? Most of my guests come alone. And that's totally fine. Because other girls are coming, so you won't have to be by yourself. And she still said no. Oh, she's thinking about it. S. DISC, disc. Bye.